Alright guys, my name is Favor Itua, Nigerian journalist with New Central TV. Here's the African Cup of Nations. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will be hoping to win it for a fourth time. And this time around in the country of Ivory Coast. They've got quite a number of talent from the goalkeeping department. Yes, it might be an issue, but of course Francis Uzor, it's not bad. I mean, he has shown over time that he's been consistent in the national team. They've got good defenders from Ola, Zaidu Sanusi of FC Porto, Sebi Ajayi in the defense. Don't forget also Truss Ekong and Pauli Bassi of Fulham. So that's a good number of defenders who have got quality when it comes to major tournament. In the midfield, they have the likes of Frank Onyeka of Brentford. Yes, he's a good player. Alassane Yusuf, a new kid in the block, who of course a lot of persons will get to see when he gets to play. And yes, Alex Iwobi is still there in the mix. He's doing very, very well for his club in England. And up front, Joe Aribo. We've got the African king himself, Victor Osimhen, the goal-scoring machine, is in the team. And don't forget Ademola Lookman of Atalanta, and amongst others. So the Super Eagles have got squad in Denver. He's wanting to have a squad, and it's another thing to also have a team. So stars may not win you a tournament, but playing as a team, of course, is key for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So I wish and I hope that they get it right. But of course, the praise and the position they expect the Super Eagles, we expect them to finish at least maybe a semi-final or even go for the trophy. I mean, looking at the squad in depth, on paper, they are one of the favorites. When you talk about the team depth, but now we have issues with injuries. We don't know how it's going to be, but nevertheless, Nigeria still has everything it takes to win the Afcon trophy.
Last one. Nigeria has a lot of attacking talent. Why are they not able to win games? Looking at the recent World Cup qualifiers, what do you think is the problem? If there is a problem?
Well, for Nigeria, don't forget there was a transition in coach. The former coach left the team, Geno Pro, and Joseph Pesquero came on board. There's been a switch from that, and also a switch from the previous team we used to have. But you look at the squad that played at the last Afcon. Some of them are retired, some of them are not in the team. Talk about Ojo Digallo, he's not in the team anymore. So there's a new set of players coming into the team. And it probably will take time for them to gel. And don't forget, the goalkeeping department has seen different goalkeepers come on board, from Maduka Okoye, to Ikechi Pizzi over the lines. So I think that really affected the team. But nevertheless, it's another time to show yourself. Don't forget the Afcon. One key thing about the Afcon is sometimes you don't need to have the best of players. You just need to play as a team and pray for luck. I mean, we've seen it happen over time. I mean, when you look at the previous Afcon, we saw teams beat teams to win, and they were thrown out like a pack of cards. Of course, in Ghana remember how they were dealt with at the last Afcon. But it still did not beat because they also went to the World Cup in Qatar, and they gave a good account of themselves, in as much as they didn't qualify like that. But they were also, good, and they tried to do a lot of things. So this is a young squad. We can only wait to see what they do. When the tournament starts.
Last question. Boniface, this would have been his first African Cup of Nations. Looking at how he's scoring for Leverkusen, how much of a miss will he be?
A big miss for Victor Boniface. I mean, he's been bagging goals in Germany. One of the key players, a lot of persons have teamed to pair with Victor Osimhen in the attack. He's one man who understands partnership in the attack. He knows how to finish the work for the striker to score. We've seen it work many times in Bayer Leverkusen, but having not to play at the Afcon is a big move for Nigeria, considering the plethora of attack we're expected to see at the African Cup of Nations. So it might be a blessing to the opponents of Super Eagles, but they're also more job for the coach, because the coach knows he must do a lot to fill in the void, and not just fill in the void, to make sure that Nigeria can cope without the services of the forward. That's talking about Victor Boniface.
Why is Nigeria finishing in this African Cup of Nations?
I think we want to do it again. So we're here to win.
All the way?
Yes, definitely.
So it means effectively you're saying Nigeria will win it?
I want us to win, and yes, we're going to win it. We are doing it again.
Okay. Nigeria has a lot of attackers.
Yeah.
But Boniface will miss the Afcon. We know how he's been doing well for Leverkusen.
Yeah.
How much of a miss will he be?
I think we're really looking forward to having these two Victors play together. They've had an amazing year. Victor Osimhen, current CAF Player of the Year. Victor Boniface, Rookie of the Year, over 4 months now. in the Bundesliga. So we're really looking forward to having them together, but it's quite unfortunate that he has to miss. That adds to another miss for us. Taiwo Awoniyi was also supposed to come missing. But I feel like he opens the door. We are very blessed when it comes to attackers. So we have others that can still come in. Terry Murphy will be coming in. I think Paul Lunacho will come in. And I also think that right now, all we just want to have for our attackers for Victor Osimhen not to get injured. If anybody can complete Victor, anybody can complement him, or Victor Osimhen definitely has to.
Nigeria has a lot of attacking talent, but in recent times, it's like they don't deliver.
Okay.
What do you think is the problem?
I think right now we are lacking that connection. It's just the connection. We have the attackers, but the midfielders are not really connecting as much as.
How can it be resolved?
We are hoping the coach will be able to find a formation that can fit in our players. The midfield has always been like a little problem for us. We have always had problem connecting, even while blessed with attackers. But I also feel like maybe this Afcon we can get it right. You know, it's quite sad that Kelechi Iheanacho is also like doubtful. There's always been like the connection between our attackers and our midfield. Let's just hope that our coach Joseph Peseiro can find a way to like bridge this gap. We hope to have a very good outing. Our players are in top form, especially our attackers. So let's hope we can get the necessary backing that we need from the midfielders.
Where is Nigeria finishing in this Afcon?
That's a question for God and Jose Peseiro. But last, based on how the team is set up, the quality we have, I expect that our quality will take us up until the quarterfinals. Now, at the quarterfinal stage, that's where quality is no longer enough. You still need technical brilliance on the bench. And quite frankly, I have zero faith in the head coach of Super Eagles.
Nigeria has a lot of attacking talent.
Yep.
But it's like they don't deliver when they're expected to. What's the problem there?
You can't have that much talent in your team and not be able to deliver. It only begs one question. Something is definitely wrong with the technical team. It's that simple. You have Osimhen, best player in Africa. You have Sadiq Omar, though he just left. You have Moses Simon, causing problem in France. You have Samuel Chukwueze, AC Milan. You have amazing strikers. You have a solid defense too, and a fairly solid midfield. But you cannot beat Lesotho and you cannot beat Zimbabwe. It just begs the question, how technically gifted is the head coach of the Super Eagles? I don't think he can offer a lot.
Your first game is versus Equatorial Guinea on Saturday. Predictions?
Okay, so with the last two results, people are not very hopeful that a team will do well, including the game against Guinea. I think that works in favor of the Super Eagles, but quite frankly, I expect the team to go past the group stage, meaning that we'll beat Equatorial Guinea. They are a decent team that can spring a big surprise. People just underrate them, but I expect that we'll dig in hard enough to beat Equatorial Guinea. And in short, left to me, our easiest game will be the game against Ivory Coast. It will be like film trick. We go pango them for their land. It will be like, in short, I expect Equatorial Guinea to be harder than Ivory Coast go be walking the park. We go just say they go. I bet see, just in case they beat us, no cut this video.
Victor Osimhen, top player. We know he's capable, but we know what Boniface has been doing with Leverkusen. How much of a miss will he be?
Okay, so Boniface is a very exciting striker, yeah? I mean, he's amazing. He's not just a number 9. He's a number 9 that can play number 8, that can play number 10. He's that kind of gifted player. And it feels amazing to have someone like that in the team. I mean, he would have offered competition for Kelechi Iheanacho, who I'm not even sure is going to make the team and can easily offer competition for any of our attacking midfielders. So he's going to be a big miss, right? Because Amaka, if you get to watch this, Amaka that took Boniface out of the team, Amaka released Boniface for us. Yes, Amaka, give us back Boniface. But I'm happy for the lad. He has had an amazing season. Highest goal scorer in the Europa League last season, and he has continued in that same vein. See, just like John Ogu said something in 2019, that the first Nigerian player that will move for 70 million upwards will be Victor Osimhen. Boniface money will tear internet. He's that good, and he'll be a massive miss for Nigeria.